That's probably crazy, right? You're just mostly focusing on the cast.
Yeah, I focus on actual the principal actors.
Right.
Sometimes when we do have a big scene, like the scene we did with the all white party,
Yeah.
we hire an extra team in just to overlook, extras and make sure they look up to par for what we're trying to do for the scene.
Right, so it's consistent.
Right.
So you're obviously, you can't work on 400 people's hair, but are you guys in hair and makeup, are you, you're creating the look so that it is consistent with all those people that are on the show. What's that process like? And how do you dictate that every day when you have to go film every single day and do these really long scenes?
Well, we for the extras or?
Oh no, just generally the whole look for hair and makeup for the show.
Well, we actually talk one-on-one with the director or the, who's ever doing that particular episode and get into character on what you want them to look like for this particular scene. And we take photos of front, back, side to side, and we come up with a look that we feel is, good for that scene. Like maybe a day before, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the director say, change this, change it. How about this? How about that? And that's what we'll do. So then we have like almost a prep day before we actually do it on the day of.
And hair and makeup is the first to arrive on
Yes. You got to come see me first.
set? And what time is that?
It depends. I mean, Monday morning, 5 o'clock, 4:30?
So that means are you in there at 5 in the morning, Ty?
No.
One time and I died. That's right.
Yeah, but hair and makeup is first up.
First
You
up.
have to come see us first. We dictate how this actor is going to feel today with the energy that we give them when we touch them right in that first up.
Right, that's a really intimate
Yeah,
experience you're
it
starting
is,
out
it
with.
is.
We have this photo of you. I love this shot. I think this might be from your Instagram. Grace
Oh,
Geely, who
yeah.
plays Anika.
She snuck one in on me. I didn't know that.
And do you work on Ty's hair?
All the
Yes.
time.
Okay. Tell us, yeah, we've got a few different photos. We snuck
Yeah,
these
where's
up
my
on your Instagram.
popcorn? I seen some Garrett's bags, man.
I put it in your bag. I got you. Oh, we'll make sure we get that to you later. So we've got some photos with you with some of the actors. Tell us about what it's like. I mean, that's such an intimate experience. You also worked on Barbershop 1 and 2, right? So you're spending time, like you said, it's such an intimate experience. What's that like in the morning? And tell us a little bit about your process.
First of all, I got to get some sleep when before I start this day, knowing that I have so many actors to do
Right.
in the morning. I look at the call sheet. I figure out, before I lay down, I just pray a little bit. I think about, okay, I have, just say I got Ty at this time, I got Terrence at this time, I got Jamal at this time, I got Hakeem at this time. Those different energies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's a different person. Terrence a different person.
Right,
So
different
I have to
personalities,
almost
yeah.
program myself
Yeah.
to be ready to deal with each and every last one of them. Give them what they need. Without
We could go really deep with this.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know how you feel when I sit in your chair.
I love
It's the
you,
most
baby.
difficult.
But I have to, without taking myself out the box, 'cause
Right.
I still got to be me through the whole process,
Right, right.
and give them what they want,
Right.
and give production and camera what they want and my department head, Missy. I love her to death. I wish she was here.
Yeah, and they're starting with you, which means like if they're not done and they're not out of hair and makeup, like you can't go, right?
Can't go.
Right.
Can't
So
go.
no pressure.
Yeah, it is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, especially when, you have certain actors that, that might even don't want to come in the trailer at the time that they're supposed to come in. You know who that is, right? You all know who that is. And so,
Who is it?
We can't say.
I know.
production is looking at you like, why aren't you done? It's like,
Right.
he or she didn't come in here yet.
Right. What are you
Why
gonna
didn't they? It's not my fault they didn't come in. So you got that kind of pressure. So now when they come in, you have only, if you had 30 minutes, you're down to 15 to still create the same look
Wow.
without production coming at you like, hey,
let's take it down.
and making it look like it's your fault.
Right.
So you deal with those pressures, and then sometimes you're hungry, you want to eat.
Like right now.
All those kind of things. So it can get rough. The pressure can be there, but you got to be able to handle it and boom, and knock it out.
Yeah. So you guys all work on different things, obviously. So when you're shooting Empire, I know because having a significant other on the show, you as do we have any family or like close friends of people who have supported someone through a production before in the house? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So we know how that goes, right? You know, I think we didn't see each other for like awake and standing up for 5 days one time. So you spend a lot of time together as a family, and something I noticed just from Molly telling me stories and then even being there is like, y'all are close. I mean,
Yes,
it was a
yes.
really beautiful thing to go and see them. I mean, Terrence would lead them in push-ups at
Right.
the end when they wrap scenes. He's like, all right, everybody, get down, right? Did any of you guys do the push-ups?
Oh man, we did them all the time.
He's doing them all the time. You gotta stay in
All the
shape.
time.
Not me, but Terrence barely does his, and he's always making somebody do theirs.
Do about 60 to 70 every time. I
Okay.
do about 50.
Okay.
45, 50.
Marcus do about 7.
Actually, you do none.
So for those of you who are on set all day, if you want to chime in and talk about like what's that like and how was it to grow this you know, I think you must have known this is going to be a special show. I mean, you know who's coming into who's going to be coming in. You're going to be working on their hair the next day. You know the kind of people that are going to be on the show. There was Mary J. Blige. You had